For us, we've really said to staff and students, the learning management system is the pivotal dimension to learning here. So in the first instance, the learning management system was about providing us with flexibility, that the learning can take place on-site here, it can happen off-campus, it can happen between the regular school hours, it can happen at any other point as well. There was an approach made to me by the Catholic Education Office to say that in conversation with editor, there was a new learning management system that was in development. Would we be prepared to take on the piloting, the trialling, the implementation of that? I had some initial look at what was in the learning management system and some of the capacities, some of the possibilities in that, and what I saw there I liked. So it worked well from the Catholic Education Office point of view as well as our point of view that we were involved in that pilot and trial and getting underway.
Southern Cross has only been in existence 18 months. Prior to that, on this ground in Burwood, it was a 7 to 10 boys Catholic high school, and then it closed down at the end of 2009 and opened as a vocational senior high school. Currently we have 11 and 12, year 11 and 12 students. We have 218 across those 2 years, more in 11, and we expect that over the next few years that will in fact grow. Most of the staff here have come from industry. So they've actually had limited teaching experience. So their use of an LMS is really almost proportional to their teaching experience. So it's all very, very new to them. And I think the more that they see the success that they get through using the learning management system, using myPLS, then they're wanting to try and experiment with more features.
I really love the new feature of the assignment Dropbox that we've been using. So that there's the assignment Dropbox is a way that students are always able from anywhere to put their work in. It also makes it really, really easy to keep a record of who submitted what, and very quick feedback. The ability to add YouTube, I just put in yesterday for my business services. We're doing sustainable work practices and tying in with what happened in Norway recently. We've had a great video that we could pick up from YouTube that we could embed really quickly.
We use it to drop off assessment tasks, which is easy for teachers to access and for us to access. Also to do a lot of classwork. If we have to do group work, if someone needs to check someone else's work, we use it on myPLS. And also just for school updates, it's always on the front page of myPLS.
You have the questions up, you have the internet, instead of going back and forth, writing back to the internet. I think it's so much easier to do it just all on the computer and send your work straight away to the teacher, and they can get it straight away instead of like chasing you up all the time after class.
As far as functionality is concerned, with every version increment or with every new feature that's been introduced, we have incorporated that within our teaching and learning delivery, and we've found some features being, really fantastic.
I just find it so much easier than doing assessment tasks, even classwork on paper. And like, if you're at home and you're doing an assessment task, you need to watch the podcast videos. It's easy to access. Like, obviously if you're at home, you're not going to have a video on a piece of paper, so you've got that on myPLS.
And it's just fantastic if you allow students the opportunity, you give them choice in how they present, in how they show their learning. It's amazing how they are intrinsically engaged in what they do. So for us here, it's vital to our development as a school.
It certainly has increased their ability to engage with their course materials, and likewise staff, their ability to explore and experiment with it has also increased over time in a really positive way. So I think that down the track, when we've got the ability to make comparisons with student outcomes, I think we will see that the technology's had a big part in improving them.